You take my love for granted. Say a bunch of stuff you know.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my home. My name is Kelly Ann, and today my house is a disaster. It is the day after Easter, and yesterday I took it easy, enjoyed time with my family, let Drew get his toys everywhere. I still have some dishes to clean from yesterday as well. Our house just looks like a huge mess. So that is what we're gonna get tackled today, and we're also gonna work on the garage a little bit because it looks like a hurricane went through there. So I need to go ahead and do that today. So let's go ahead and get started. So as you can see, my countertops are super messy. And then obviously Drew has been through here. This is all of his Easter stuff. And just before he went down for his nap, he got all of his paper out of his Easter basket and threw it on the floor. And then over here, you can see that he got into the cabinet. So today we're gonna start off down here. And then I also had a ton of laundry that I needed to get done. And that is currently in the dryer. But while that's drying, we're gonna go ahead and tackle this. As you can see, I am still rocking my hair that I had for Easter. If I curl my hair, I try to make it last as long as possible and get at least 2 days out of it, just because it is a lot of effort. I'm not good at doing hair, so when it turns out good, I want to make it last as long as possible. But we just had so much stuff that we needed to find a home for. My mom got Drew that little Easter basket with some candy in it, and she got him some cake pops, which he has been loving. So I got everything off of our island. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and clean out our sink and load up the dishwasher.
Too damn late to apply, so I lost my place in the line to the house of shake, where I was hoping to find a babe, yeah.
I had quite a few dishes left over from Easter that wouldn't fit in the dishwasher the day before. We ended up hosting my parents for Easter. We were gonna go out and eat, but I think it would have just been too much for Drew to have a nice meal at a sit-down restaurant. So we decided to get a honey baked ham, and we made deviled eggs. We got some Chick-fil-A mac and cheese, which is the best in my opinion. And then I made Paula Deen's banana pudding, which was amazing. And then my mom brought some potato salad and pea salad, and it was so good and laid back. So it was a very enjoyable Easter. I hope y'all had a great Easter as well, and were able to take time to relax and just enjoy your family.
The soft landing, just got home, I've been hovering around the cool kid compound, started to look real promising, yeah. 225, lucky stars on a Jeep, that's a price for this guy asking me.
I tried to show y'all the label, but my camera wouldn't focus. I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's spray and the daisy scent, which I have been absolutely enjoying. I do love the mint scent as well, but I've not been able to find it at Target, and I've already gone through 2 bottles of it, so I'm a little bit sad about that. But now we're just decluttering the rest of the counter. You can see I had a lot of food out still. Drew is absolutely obsessed with Cheetos. All he wants to eat is Cheetos. That is his current obsession. It used to be pizza, and now it is those white cheddar Cheetos. So he goes through about almost a bag a week probably. He is just a Cheeto machine. That's the only thing he wants to snack on besides fruit. He's also loving oranges, and there's a close-up of those cake pops that my mom got me, and he loves those as well. But Drew's just in that finicky stage where I'm gonna let him eat what I can actually get him to eat. So if he wants to eat Cheetos and he actually will eat them, he can have Cheetos.
I'm still amazing, hungry.
the kitchen is done, nice and clean now. So we're gonna move on to our big disaster part, or the first disaster, which is our living room. So I'm gonna go into the garage and go ahead and get our tote that we keep some of this Easter stuff in, so I can go ahead and just put it back and store it for next year.
I could probably use some heartbreak to get moving. Tired of the way you look.
So I just gathered all the grass up and I put it back in our Easter storage bin, and I'll just end up pulling it out next year and restuffing it. Although I'm considering getting him a bigger Easter basket. That one is pretty small. It's basically like the same size of a Halloween like jack-o'-lantern pumpkin that you take trick-or-treating. So I would like to get him a little bit larger one. He did get a ton of Bluey stuff for Easter. Every time I go to the store, I would like pick up whatever Bluey stuff I found and I just stick it in the closet. And then when it came time for me to put everything together, I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe how much stuff I got him, because in the closet, I just put it in there, put it out of sight, so I wasn't like taking inventory. But I ended up getting him a lot more than I thought I did. But that was okay because he enjoyed it. He's loving this Bluey carry case that came with all the little figurines that I got at Target. And then I also got him some Bluey Easter eggs, and I'm just gathering those up and putting them in this bag, and they're going to go back in the tote, and they're going to go back in his Easter basket next year, because I'm sure he will probably still be obsessed with Bluey. And then my mother-in-law gave Drew a doctor's kit, which he has been loving, so I'm just putting that in the little bag. But it's so cute seeing him play pretend being a doctor. He is just the cutest.
Emptied out my soul. You've heard it all before. Honest, but I know. Left these years ago. I was young and I'm old. Still could fill the void. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love?
I cannot wait until I can get rid of that stupid big purple book that you see right there. That is my North Carolina real estate manual, which I'm doing my continuing education, my 90 hours right now, which I'm about to take my second test this week. So hopefully I pass it, because I really need to get all 3 courses done by May 10th. That is one of the reasons I cut down to only doing 2 videos a week, so I could focus on knocking out these real estate tests. But man, the pressure is strong. So our downstairs living room and kitchen is back in order. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go upstairs and strip our bed because our sheets need to be cleaned. I'm also gonna go ahead and fold our first load of laundry so I can get the laundry that's been in the washer into the dryer.
We took its toll. Thought I would have grown off the beaten track to become a better man. Sinking in the sand. We don't need the past in our lives for tomorrow. Never see the end of the night filled with sorrow. What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love when everything's said and done? What do we do to love? What do we do to love? What do we do to love when everything's said and done? What do we...
As I mentioned earlier, I had a ton of laundry to fold. It had been a while since I'd knocked out a lot of laundry, and I'm doing this voiceover the next day, and I still have laundry going right now. So there was a ton, and Bill was leaving to go out of town this night. He was only leaving for one night. He was teaching a class 5 hours away, so he spent the night there. But I wanted to have his clothes cleaned for him in case there was something that was dirty that he wanted to take. So I am just knocking out all these clothes right now, and I also had a ton of Drew's clothes to do as well. He is such a messy eater, so like if he's staying at home, I'll let him stay in a dirty shirt, but if I am taking him to his play care center, I end up changing his shirt so it's a clean shirt. So he has been going through a lot of laundry as well. But a few seconds ago, or more than a few, you saw Bill come home because he was coming to pack his bag so he could go ahead and get on the road.
like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot the most simple words.
So upstairs is done, or at least that little laundry is. Now we are in our garage, which you can see is disaster. So much stuff, so much clutter. I'm gonna see how much I can get done in about 30 minutes because that's how much longer I have until Drew wakes up from his nap. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is try and consolidate some of these bins and then go ahead and put those back up there.
Now I know why it never worked out before. Hello, it would always turn out bad, so bad. But every time we start a fight, we always stop in time.
Over the past couple of months, our garage has just become an absolute disaster. I am just going to try and get it as clean as I can while Drew is sleeping. But since the weather is warming up, I'm trying to get it decluttered because when Drew and I are playing outside, the garage door is open. So I don't want people to be looking at our messy garage. So that is why I'm in here today. And I did get quite a bit done. I didn't get as much done as I hoped to, but I still was able to knock out a lot today. So behind me is some Christmas garland that I want to go ahead and get in a tote and get that stored away as well. And hopefully I'll be throwing away a lot of stuff today too. So we got our house pressure washed about a month ago. So we put our bench that goes by our front door in our garage, and it's been taking up a lot of space in here. So I'm just going to get Bill to help me carry it back to our front porch. Plus our front porch has been looking so naked without this bench here. So now we can take it back and our garage will have a lot more free space. It already is looking a lot better. But another issue in here is that we do have a lot of stuff that needs to be taken to a dumpster that's just sitting in here. Like we have one of Drew's old mattresses and then our old bathroom sink. So before they finish all the construction in our neighborhood, which they have almost done that, we need to go ahead and throw it away in the dumpster and take advantage of having dumpsters in here. But now I have a ton of like happy birthday bags, gift bags, so I'm just going to go ahead and put those all in this one tote so we don't have these cluttering our garage anymore.
I can't just call you when the moon is rising. I'm craving every moment with you. I can't just need you when the tides are turning. I cherish every second with you. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart till you get what you need, till you get all of me.
I'm just trying to get everything put away in these totes so I can go ahead and put them back on a shelf and get them out of the way, because I would like to use this little area to store Drew's summer toys. You can see that he has his float right there, although I don't think it'll fit him this year, and also his red wagon is right there. So I want to go ahead and get these put up, and I am just stacking them as high as they'll go because I want to be able to put Drew's bike right there beside that deep freezer and his wagon. So if y'all saw, I don't know what video it was, but it was pretty recent where I got rid of some of Drew's toys. I gave some of the stuffed animals away, but I still have some of the other toys. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in a bag and then bring them to my church nursery.
You deserve it all and much more. I can't just want you. When the sky is deep blue, I'm better now than I was before. I've got to hold on to your heart every day of the week, every week of the year. I've got to rewind and restart so you get what you need, so you get all of me. Yeah, you get all of me, babe. I gave you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, ooh, yeah, you get all of me, babe. I gave you all of me. Please take what you want from me. Ooh, all of me.
So this area here by our garage door also bothers me. It is super cluttered, and whenever I come out here, I'm like tripping over everything. So I'm just picking up Drew's golf clubs. We did have to confiscate those from him because he kept on swinging them at things like they were baseball bats. So he's not allowed to have his golf clubs in the house anymore, so they stay out in the garage. But also had like some Halloween decor signs, yard signs that I'm putting over in that corner. That's sort of where I keep all my holiday signs. And then I had a box of protein shakes I needed to put up, as well as some gardening stuff and then some of Bill's golf stuff. So that little corner was just a catch-all. And then I want to be able to store my big suitcase there again. That's what used to be there, but then when we went to New York, I moved it, and that's how this became just a catch-all for everything. But I am able to throw away a lot of stuff. I'm filling up our trash can because the next day is trash day. I always trying to declutter a little bit right before the trash people come, just so I can get as much junk out of my house as possible. But now I have freed up some space on this rack so I can put some of my Christmas garland down below and then still have room for other stuff.
I was looking like a fool when I met ya, all covered up in the dirt from my past. So insecure by myself when I met ya. Won't you give
So I'm also putting our cleaning supplies, like our mops, right here by the door. And then Drew had some more toys, and I'm just putting them in that area that I cleared out earlier over there by the wagon. And then also one of my goals is to finish using up all the milk that is in our deep freezer by that wagon, because I want to be able to put another storage rack in here because we need it. I do have some storage totes upstairs in the laundry room. I have some Christmas decorations I didn't want to store outside in the elements, like our little cute little dolls that were Bill's grandma's. Those are safe inside. But now I'm just going to go ahead and sweep up the floor. It has not been swept in a very long time, so there was a ton of dirt in here.
you were making me so sure in a heartbeat.
So Drew is awake now. I didn't get as much done in the garage as I hoped to, but it is starting to look a little bit better. I got this area right here looking better, and then there is now room for some of Drew's toys down here. I need to figure out what to do with that wrapping paper. Might put that upstairs in the girls' room, but there's still a lot that needs to be done in here. Our Christmas tree really needs to be put back up on that shelf right there, but that's just a bag of bags, and then that is close to be donated. And then I'm gonna take this to our church, and then the baby gate, the mattress, the bathtub, and the sink all need to be thrown into a dumpster. So hopefully Bill and I can do that soon.
So Drew is up from his nap. Now I'm about to take him to his play care center so I can go to Target and hopefully Trader Joe's to get just a few groceries. I don't need a lot, but I do need to pick up some more like laundry detergent and stuff from Target. And then I have a pretty easy idea in mind for dinner, but I need to get some stuff from Trader Joe's first.
Okay, so I just got back from Target and Trader Joe's. I really didn't have to get too much. All this was about $100, so I really didn't spend too much today. But I had to get more laundry pods. I used the UpNet brand. And then I also needed more laundry sanitizer, so I got that, as well as some gallon bags. And then I found this cute picnic blanket. I thought that'd be fun for us to use outside since the weather is getting so nice. I needed some more of the low-calorie English muffins. And then I got some more zero sugar Jell-O, more Greek yogurt, more salsa. Got some more of these Velveeta slices. These are only 1 point on Weight Watchers. Got more mandarins for Drew. And then more apples for me. And then Drew also needed some more bananas. Then from Trader Joe's, we've been in Trader Joe's ever since the Greek yogurt. But I got arugula, baby broccoli. I got an onion because soon I'm gonna batch up some chicken fajitas for my lunch. I'll just reheat them every day. More strawberries, some asparagus. I love skinny asparagus over the thick asparagus. And then this roasted corns for my fajitas. Then for dinner tonight, I'm having salmon. I thought this was wild caught, but it's not, so that's a bummer. But then I also got 2 things of chicken, some eggs, this pretty bouquet of flowers. It was only $4. And then these were $4 each. These are cyclamens, so I don't know where I'm gonna plant those, but I thought they were pretty and pink.
I'm gonna go ahead and fold the rest of our laundry before I go back downstairs and start cooking dinner.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. I told y'all that I still had a ton of laundry to do, and most of this is Bill's stuff. Bill's work clothes, and then, he wears like pants, undershirt, and then like a sweater and a jacket, so he uses so much clothes, so that is why I have so much laundry all the time. And then he changes a couple times a day, so it is so hard to keep up with his laundry. I swear, it's like having 3 husbands, the amount of clothes that he goes through. It's just insane, so it is so hard for me to keep up with. That's like why when I'm doing laundry, most of the time you'll notice it is Bill's clothes. That is how much clothes he goes through. It's just insane. I need a laundry service. Not really, but that would be nice. Sitting by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the 2nd floor.
So tonight for dinner, I am making some salmon and I'm gonna air fry it. I've never air fried salmon before, so we'll see how it turns out. What I'm gonna use though is some Trader Joe's salmon rub. I've had this. This is gonna be like the only thing I put on it. I know, I see you, bud. And then I'm also gonna use some cooking spray on like the bottom of the sheet so it won't stick. So hopefully it turns out good. I'm also gonna do some baby broccoli. I'm just gonna cook this up on the stove. I'm gonna be using one of the air fryer liners for this to try and cut down on some of the mess, but I am gonna go ahead and spray some cooking spray in there.
Drew was going crazy while I was trying to fix dinner. He had so much energy left over from his play care. He was just so hyper when he got home. That's why he is just running around and acting crazy. So I apologize if it's super distracting.
We never get it right, but somehow it feels right.
So this piece of salmon is huge. So hopefully it'll fit in the air fryer. I think I might actually cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it in half.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna put a lot of this seasoning on it.
Even though we can stay, I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like
And then I'm gonna cook it at 400 for probably like 10 minutes or so.
I still feels right, still feels
is in the air fryer, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing our broccoli on the stove. I'm gonna use some canola spray. And then I'm gonna season it with some salt and pepper, and then in a little bit I'll put some minced garlic in it. So I actually ended up cooking it for like 13 minutes at 400. Hi, bud. It was a very thick piece of salmon, so that's why. And I like my salmon pretty well done. I don't like a pink fish. But now we just have to wait on our broccoli to finish. The salmon turned out so good. It's not too fishy, which I like. I hate when the salmon is super duper strong. It might not be fishy because it's farm raised. I thought it got wild caught, which is typically fishier, but it's really good. The baby broccoli is super good too. So tender. So now we're gonna make what I've been making like every day for dessert, and it is so good. This involves the air fryer as well, but it is a banana, Drew, good job. And then some Swerve brown sugar replacement, and then some brown cinnamon. And also some sugar-free maple syrup. I start by cutting the stem off of the banana, and then I'm gonna cut it in half lengthwise. And then I just sprinkle a little bit of this brown sugar replacement on it. And then I sprinkle some some ground cinnamon on it. And then put it in your air fryer at 390 for like 5 or 6 minutes. So my banana has been in the air fryer for almost 6 minutes now. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, and you'll notice that it's about done when the banana starts like coming out of the peel, I guess is the best way to describe it. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but the peel's coming off of the fruit. And now I'm gonna drizzle it with some of this Maple Grove sugar-free syrup. I only use just a little bit. And y'all, this is so good. It is my favorite dessert. It tastes like it's probably like 500 calories, but for the syrup, 2 tablespoons is 5 calories. The Swerve is 0 calories, cinnamon doesn't count, and then the banana is about 100. So this is like 100 calorie dessert, and it's so good. And like putting the banana in the air fryer Makes it even sweeter, so this will hit your sweet tooth so good.
Okay, y'all, that's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one.